Hey friends, welcome back to our channel, or if you're new here, I'm Mike and our family, the Leopards, live on the road in our caravan exploring lots of stunning locations all over New Zealand. And this week we're taking you from Ngawi on the bottom of the North Island's coast to the Tararua Mountain Park at Holdsworth Dock Camp. If you saw last episode, I said we were going to Castle Point, but let's change it up and head into the mountains where we enjoyed peace and quiet, so much room there just for us. The nice clear river, beautiful forest trails, and Toby's pizzas. And I accidentally had the camera settings on super wide view for half of this video, so we'll get to enjoy it with a nice wide framed angle. But let's get ready to jump in the truck and tow our way up into the hills, not too far away from Masterton. Alright team, it's been a busy day. We've driven, we've been diving, we've been walking, we've packed up, we've been to the supermarket, to the shops, we've filled up with diesel, and now we're finally heading off at 4:10 to Mount Holdsworth Dock Camp. And we are so enjoying seeing all of the autumn colours starting to come out.
So fancy just because these are the good days.
Sweet, well we've arrived. It's a big beautiful area, that's for sure. Look at all the nice flat level grass and the trees. There was a few people camping on this night. It was a Saturday in the school holidays and the whole middle area was open and emptied and other campers were tucked behind the trees or the bushes. We wondered if the middle was a good idea. Looks good to me. Alright, got us all nice and level finally. Bit of backwards and forwards, but we got there. We normally arrive around midday at our campsites, but this time it was almost 5 PM. But we still went for a quick explore around the campground to see what things that there might be to do here. Whoa, that's cool.
Pretty deep and cold though.
The river.
This water.
Think there'll be some fish in there?
Maybe.
I need you like a rising sun. Let the light pour in and the colors run. Like midnight skies need northern stars. I think home is right.
The Tararua Forest Park has so many tramping and backcountry huts. The car park was really full with overnight adventurers. So many different tramps to complete in this area.
The only one I need you, you're the only one.
There's heaps of walks to do here in the foothills of the Tararuas, so we're just going to do 3k?
Okay.
Are we ready for 3k? Let's go.
Yeah, not only is there a lot of walks, but there's also a lot of dock huts and tramping up in the Tararuas. This road into this camping area has been so busy with cars coming up and down. It is the weekend of people coming to do some day walks or overnight tramps this weekend because the weather forecast has been pretty good. See what we mean, this place is very, very busy.
I'm burning bridges with society. Oh, my heart can't be tamed, it keeps pulling me across the canyon, into the great unknown, into the wild, to the wild, to the wild I go. Oh, oh, oh. Into the wild I go. Oh, oh. It's time to break free from all that's holding me. I'm letting go of all I'm supposed to be. It's time to give up everything I know. Into the wild, to the wild, to the wild I go. Oh.
Man, some of these trees are just super impressive, eh? Wow, that's amazing.
to the wild I go.
One of these sticks.
To the wild I go.
Well, that was a lovely little family loop, just over 4 kilometres, took us an hour. Some nice trees in there and by the river, beautiful little spot.
After our lunch, we went to the river and took our leftover power guts from diving at the beach. We wanted to see if some eels would come to eat them. The eels would smell it and some came out from the rocks.
Well, we saw plenty of eels, none of them came up too close, but what a stunning day it is out here, eh? Magic autumn.
I'm making pizza for dinner. In our family, everyone likes to cook except Mum. I wanted to make pizza because it's one of my favorites. Now I'm grating the last ingredient, cheese. Yum as smart.
Should we put carrots on it?
No thanks. Even though I love carrots, maybe another time.
What is this pizza gonna be?
I don't know, an everything pizza, I guess.
With everything?
There we go.
Alright, tell us about what you've put on the pizza.
So I've got cheese, power, bacon, prawn, yeah,
and vegetables.
And capsicum, and
It's a Toby pizza right there. Prawn, power, bacon, onions and capsicums.
I nearly forgot pineapple.
Controversial.
How could I?
So we make these pizzas with tortillas, just the cheap ass ones from Pack and Save. It's like $4 for a 15 pack, and we just double layer them, put some cheese between the tortillas, fry them in the pan just for a minute or so, and then we grill them. Easy peasy.
A lot of people do.
Here's your first one, prawn and power.
Maine. You pretty much.
All right, how's Toby's pizza?
Yeah.
Good?
Toby's pizza is good.
It kind of tastes like
Yeah.
pizza.
What's that, Joe?
It kind of tastes like pizza.
Morning everybody, I'm going on a bit of an adventure today. I'm going to head up and try and attempt to do the Jumbo Pow Holdsworth Loop. It's about 21 k's, quite a lot of vertical climbing, and we've had some pretty high winds overnight. You can see the clouds are moving quite fast in front of me, so it could be a turn back, but we'll go and give it a shot anyway. It's time for a bit of an adventure, go and do something tough. These were some of the best tramping trails I've seen in a long time. Nice, wide and mostly unobstructed. It's always so good for the mind, getting out into the forest and also just taking time to be on your own. Even though sometimes I can feel unmotivated to do these kinds of activities, I usually always finish them on a high and am grateful that I made the effort to go and explore. always love looking at these little side streams that flow down the mountain valleys. I arrived at the first dock hut, the Ati Whakatū. It's always so impressive to me having these big buildings with fireplaces and kitchens all the way in the middle of nowhere. This is a pretty big hut with separate bunk rooms, which is always good. Let's go take a look.
Had a couple of families that I've gone past who were staying up at the jumbo hut. They said it's horrific up there and the clouds that has rolled in, so it's pretty much impossible to navigate your way unless you're really familiar. So yeah, I'm just going to turn back. I'm going to go up another mountain called Mountain House or Mountain Shelter. Takes you up to about 800 meters, so I still get a bit of a good vert run in. It was 6.5 k's to that hut, so it's 13 k's return anyway. Definitely don't want to be a statistic out in the backcountry though. I will always play it safe.
If you're watching from overseas, New Zealand's mountain ranges can be so dramatically changeable due to the influence of the ocean on either side of our country. It can be blue skies in the morning and snowing by 9 AM, and I'm a horrible navigator, and with the tops fully clouded over and severe wind on the exposed tops as well, the risk just isn't worth it. But I wasn't bailing on this run just yet. I thought let's get some climbing in and enjoy these well-formed trails in the forest.
Alright, I'm taking this fairly steep uphill up to Mountain House to give me a bit of vert. I think it's going to be about 600 meters of vertical climbing, so it'll probably take me a good over an hour, I'd say, and 2 kilometers.
This steeper terrain was definitely a lot tougher than what I'd been doing.
Cool, that's Mountain House, another little shelter. Can't camp there, but time for a semi. And now we make our way down this mountain.
I always find the downhill more challenging. A bit of hard work on the quads and the knees, and halfway up or down the mountain you could really feel the wind.
Man, that wind is wild. I would not want to be up on those tops in the exposed where there's no protection from the trees. Be wild up there, be wild. Alright, made it back in one piece. Time to go for a saw on this river now. It was just over 20 k's, 830 meters of climbing and about 3.5 hours, so good effort in the legs.
Hey everyone, well that was our time here at the Holdsworth Dock Camp. Pretty bad internet here. There's not really any service. We did have our wireless nation router up on the roof and we got the bare bones minimum, still cut out quite a lot of times. But some awesome places up here in the North Island. A lot of people have recently commented how sad it is that we've left the South Island. There's some great spots and there's so much more for us to explore and see. And you know, there's only a couple of us here camping last night, so really nice to be able to be in these kinds of places in the North Island and being fairly remote and by ourselves and being able to explore all these trails from our doorstep. The truck hasn't even been turned on since we've been here, which saves us a little bit of fuel, and we've enjoyed exploring in the hills and down at the river. But it is Easter weekend, and so I'm not sure where we're going to pick up on the next video. We're going to have some time with our family and then go and visit friends in Tararua, so who knows where our next episode will be. But don't worry, I'm so far behind on my editing. The videos will be rolling on through. We're just probably going to be jumping a few weeks for you, but catch us on the next one. So the beauty of YouTube is the upload schedule can be whatever we want it to be. But it was 3 weeks of no filming, but we still need to show you Castle Point. Definitely a highlight for us on the Wairarapa coast. But if you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and we will see you at Castle Point in our next episode. Have a good one.
to the wild I go. To the